to another adventure of Elder Scrolls Unchained. When last we left, our heroes had been given quite the task, but they accomplished their goals, got paid, and got some leave time. Our story now takes us to about 3 days later, when the pull of the task that they were given starts to dawn on them. And we now go to the very quiet inn that the guild owns, where everyone is sitting around drinking and having a good time. Some new members of the guild are seen that have not been seen yet before, some new additions to the Adventurers League, and of course, some classic and some old. I will now give the scene to the players, taking it away in the inn. A roaring fire is up in the hearth. It is snowing very gently outside and cold, but it is warm inside the inn. You may take it away.
I guess Godar would be trying to outdrink people. He would be goading people to see if they could outdrink him.
A drinking contest, okay. Would you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Outjoined him in that drinking
Fuck!
contest.
Oh no!
I'll
V,
watch.
go ahead.
Roll you a Constitution?
Yes.
Alright. Oh gosh, I have 0 in this, so cross your fingers. It's flat roll. Damn, nat 20!
I'll watch you all and then join.
Azur. Okay. So, Azur, you sit down. Quidar, V, and Azur all start drinking very heavily some of the strongest alcohol they have up here in Bruma. Azur, you're okay. V, you're okay. Quidar,
You're hammered.
down.
God damn it!
Morwen is going to be sitting by the fire and picking on a sweet roll. And by picking, I mean slowly eating it, like by picking little pieces out of it.
Sweet rolls are pretty good up here.
Well, I'm guess new here. I don't know. So I'm just gonna kind of sit around and just start picking at my loot.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You currently have 500 gold to your name. And the last mission you did didn't net you much. You're actually going through a lot of the stuff you picked up on the table. Unfortunately, most of it is junk. But you think you might be able to get at least a little bit off of it from a junk salesman. For anyone who is paying attention, you do see a fairly young drow or dark elf kind of picking through a lot of scavenged loot, it seems, from a previous expedition or quest that they went on.
Not worthy. Not worthy. Not worthy. Baby Q? Will you serve me? No, not you. I'll have to go with... this broken... I'll go with this vase. And I'm gonna cast Tiny Servant on it. Spells. Tiny Servant.
What did you cast it on?
A little vase that I've somehow picked up.
The vase starts to roll off the table.
No, my minion! Come back!
You go ahead and roll me a 1d20 plus your dex modifier.
The curse of a spell taking a minute to cast.
And my dex is... oh, yeah.
The dex modifier, not your dex.
Yeah. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay, you're able to grab the vase before it falls.
No, your time is... My future champion, I need you for this. And
The vase... you notice that the cap of the vase comes off and this weird dust starts to spill out.
That'll
It's
be
the base's blood.
Oh no! My child! I put the
It
lid back
appears
on.
to it appears to be a mortuary or whatever. Someone was burned, and their ashes are in this vase.
An urn.
Oh.
Urn, yes, sorry.
Neato! Pours it on the floor, goes back to Jin. No unnecessary companions.
Trolls, you've noticed that you know quite a few of the people here at the guild. Like, even though you're new, you know most of them by name at least.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the group sitting over at the table because they were gone when you became a member. But Alfarius comes on over. You know him to be a fairly decent-looking elf fellow, kind of roguish, swashbuckler kind of archetype. He comes over and he's like, "Are you still going through that?"
They're valuable treasures.
Valuable treasures.
Yes, indeed.
Raises an eyebrow, looks at the thing. He says, "Well, you might get 2 gold off for this. You might get 1 for that. I don't even think you'll get anything for that. And I don't even know what that is."
It looks neat though, don't it?
I suppose it has its charm.
Anyways, I must continue to summon the essence of power into this vase.
Well, don't let me stop you. Alfarius comes on over and sits across from you, Morwen, since he's more friendly with you than most anyone else in the guild.
With who?
He says, "So, you. Remember, this is Alfarius. This
Oh,
was
yeah.
was going to be was
yeah,
gonna be about-
but now he went and talked to another elf. So I'm gonna be jealous or something. We'll see.
He sits down across the table and he's like, "Welcome back, Morwen. How did it go?"
Well, it went weirdly.
Went
Very
weirdly.
weirdly.
Do tell. Now you just made it interesting.
Well, we kinda got sucked into this portal and into another realm, it seems. But it was
You know that-
Oblivion, I don't think.
You know, Morwen, that's bad for your health.
Well, it's not like I chose it. I was walking out at that point even. I don't even remember what I was pissed off about, but somebody made me angry there, so I was walking away and then poof! And then fucking Clavicus Vile is right in front of me with his dog.
The Clavicus Vial?
At this point,
Yes.
just as if to alliterate the dramatic, flames shoot out from behind Morrowind. It takes a moment before people realize it's simply Azor burping.
One of the other patrons, you notice her to be a very big female, kind of a half-breed tribal, and she's got half Bret and half tribal, and she looks over at you and she's like, "Heh, good one."
Question: does Alfarius have the Thieves' Cant?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't want to talk openly.
So you go into Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, and I'm pretty
Uh,
much going to tell him that Clavicus Vile knew of my association.
Right, just
With, you know,
double checking.
Yeah.
Azure, Trolls, and V and Quadar, none of you have Thieves' Cant.
Let me check.
Nope.
I probably don't, honestly. Awaken. No, I do not.
So Alfarius says back in Thieves' Cant. And he says, "Well, that's quite an interesting story you have to tell there. I assume that you're going to go through with this task?"
It's not like we have a choice, we have to. They just don't know how. Well, how. I kind of know how I would do it, but I can't do it alone. And they have
Well,
to
I
be
mean,
involved.
I mean, I know how I would do it. I would go up to the mountain and just ask him nicely to hand me the scroll, but I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, it won't.
Well,
I mean, if
I've
it was
never met
anything
a
else, maybe. But
To be
you
fair-
know, with the people that we have there, chances are V will go up there, she will wabbajack the dragon into a chicken, and when he changes back to a dragon, he's gonna kill us all.
He's like, he's kind of nodding. He's kind of nodding, and then he pauses and he's like, wait, he has the Wabbajack?
Yes. And he's using it a lot.
He kind of just blinks for a moment and he's like, remind me not to piss her off.
Well, the less you associate with her, the better.
You fucking.
Uh-huh. He kind of just nods and says, well, I can come by and help out.
Well, since I will be doing the sneaking part, I can always use counter sneaking.
Of course. Quidar, for being an absolute drunk, you play it very well.
Knows how to handle a flute, baby.
I could make a dirty joke here, but I won't.
I want to sing when Kadar's playing the flute. Is that okay?
Sure.
Alright.
Performance.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what song I should sing.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Actually, roll and then we'll decide.
Okay.
Depending on how bad the roll is.
Yeah.
Performance, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
I think
it's- well,
Ragnar the
10
Red
is-
would be the worst.
Well, here's what it is. 10 is a standard diff. So it's not a very high up song. It would be like a mediocre song.
You know, I'm gonna offend somebody. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assault
So-
spirit.
Oh god. Yeah, is there a Norton there?
Yep, I'm singing that as long as possible. Hold on, let
All of-
me find the lyrics.
All of the Nords just stop. Like a couple of them just kind of look at you. Hold on, let me get one of the sheets.
We drink to Ari.
Oh god.
This is gonna be
Silence
horrible.
your curses, witch.
For a day's come and gone.
Oh,
For the
God.
age of regret.
Steven,
Your voice is an ice race in my brain.
Steven, the big stereotypical Nord that you guys actually went on a quest with earlier.
Yeah.
Steven kind of at the beginning of the game. Steven kind of just turns, and just looks at V.
You don't like
And-
my song?
Like he just kind of gives you that look of really.
Morwen will head
Azor
desk,
will
head table pretty
continue
much.
to. During all this, Azor will just continue to drink.
Oh, I'm gonna make another constitution roll because I'm gonna get fucked up while I'm singing the song. God fucking
Well, there you go.
damn
Well, there
it.
you go. Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, Azor probably should make another Constitution check.
Go for it.
So basically, I'm slurring my words every time I'm singing this song.
Azure is fine.
V has a death
Helps.
wish.
I do have a death wish.
No, that was in character.
Steven says, well, if you're heading out, let me know. I'll come with you guys, because it's getting bored around here. Alfarius kind of slaps Steven on the side, and he's like, Steven, come on then. Adventure! The Adventurers Guild? Is that not why we signed up? Yes, actually, for anyone here. Yes, you. Trolley. Yes,
Ah.
I'm talking to you. Yes, you. You said
thought you
you
were talking
wanted
to
to
my-
go on. You said you wanted to go on adventure. You said you wanted gold and riches. Come with this group on our little quest, and you shall receive.
But they reek of death. So I'll absolutely do it.
Excellent. Alfarius goes on over and says in Thieves' Cant to Morwen, careful with this one, she's crazy.
I can see that. I can see that.
Now, my little cylindrical minion, go fill yourself with mead. Return.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes, to my base. I'm having it run off to go
Uh,
get something.
Okay, V, you're the only one who's going to know this is because you know Maribel very well. You see Maribel do a little hand sign, and Trolley,
Mm-hmm.
one of the vases just comes and smashes into you and breaks over your head.
Oh fuck!
Oh no! I'm being betrayed! Minion, defend me!
The other pots and stuff start to fly at you.
I stumbled drunkenly towards Mirabelle. What's going on?
I'm having a little fun.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull out my Webberjack.
I'm gonna start swinging at all the vases with my loot.
I'm gonna hit Trolley.
Christine, you have 83 hit points right now.
You're gonna attack me.
With the Webberjack.
If when she pulls out the thing, can I like try to stop her from?
Okay, sure. Hold on. Quidar and V roll initiative, since you both are acting against one another right now.
Okay. 20.
Okay, V goes first.
Okay,
V, you roll your 1d20 plus your proficiency,
Mm-hmm.
plus all that. I think you've still got the roll added.
Yeah. Does the 17 hit you, Trolley?
Yes.
Alright, so let me
Okay, roll a d100.
Let's see.
Oh.
59.
Okay.
I'll absolutely make sure you don't survive these next hours.
Okay, Trolley,
Hmm.
you have had the spell Mute cast upon you.
I look at it. Oh, nothing worked. I wanted him to be. I wanted her to be a chicken.
I'm gonna point. I'm gonna point and kind of for my vase to attack.
I'm just like stumbling drunkenly.
The vase slowly starts to roll towards her.
No, it took a minute. I've already done it.
I know the
It's
vase
got
slowly
legs.
starts. The vase slowly starts to roll to her. It gets to the floor, and then it like puts itself up on end. And V and everyone else who's there, you can see legs start to come out of the vase. Morwen, it looks very similar to the spider that you guys met earlier.
Oh, you mean the one I have in my satchel?
Yes.
Going to look inside my drink just to make sure it's not something else.
No,
And-
it appears that he is cast servant.
If I wanted to get a little something, like a piece of sausage or something, and try to toss it and throw it inside the vase, what would I need to roll?
You would
Nothing.
roll me a just roll an attack, like you're throwing something. So 1d20 plus your proficiency plus your dex modifier. And if you get high enough, you'll get in.
Which one that would be? Which attack?
Your ranged attack. Ranged thing.
Where do I see that?
You mean the thing you've been doing this whole time, and yet
No,
you
that
still
is specifically
were
with
missing?
longbow. That was specifically with longbow.
Just do the longbow -2.
Okay, so -2. So
11.
Yeah, no,
So
that's,
it kinda-
that's without the -2. That's so that would be
Yeah,
like
it-
9.
Okay, so 9. So yeah, you throw the sausage and you completely miss, and you hit Quidar and.
I'll start whistling and looking at the ceiling.
I'm gonna be a dumbass and waste a key point and use deflect missile.
Okay.
Back at her.
It's physically impossible for you to. Well, hold on. Roll it anyway. Roll a d10. Just see what happens.
Okay.
Because it's almost physically impossible unless you get a 1. Yeah.
You
okay.
could
Yeah.
you
You're
could
fine.
just open your mouth and eat the fucking sausage like a normal Khajiit.
So Quidar, yes, you catch the sausage. Congratulations. Alfarius is kind of going around making a little boast to anyone who's willing, if anyone wants to go with you guys. But it looks like Maribel, Alfarius, and Steven want to go with you guys.
Excuse me, Captain.
You're still being attacked by a vase.
Yeah, it's not exactly doing anything. Quidar, it just kind of waddles up to you and just kind of Like you know that.
No,
thing
it has a D4 attack.
Well,
It
it's
has
not going
flame.
to. Put it this way, it's not going to hit Quadar. It goes up to you,
Oh no, it's after
Quadar,
Maribel.
and it goes after Maribel. It
Yeah,
goes
I was
over to
pointing at her.
Maribel, and
Wait.
it like kind of starts to. It kind of starts to poke itself against her, and she just doesn't do anything. She just kind of mildly shoves it away.
Wait, are you going
Have
after
Steven
Maribel
stomp it.
or the girl who whacked you with the Wabberjacky?
The Wabberjack.
That's V.
me.
Oh, V.
Lori.
Yeah, so V.
So what's happening to me? What's hitting me?
A vase, an animated vase, which it does have a +5 to hit, but I guess
Okay.
it's not doing anything.
I turn at Troll and I'm like, is that the best you got?
Okay. You know what?
Steven,
Imagine me saying that
Steven.
drunk.
Steven and a couple of the other guys grab one of the tables and they start scooting him away. And Steven goes, "Bar fight!"
I put away my Wabberjack and I'm like, yeah, I'll kick your ass right here and now.
It's gonna
And they
fall
throw,
on us.
they throw
Okay.
my
Okay.
spell components to
All right.
Mirabelle. I'm like,
All
oh my shit.
so V and Troll, roll me initiative, and this
Oh,
will
I
all
got a
be
20.
instantly healed.
Wait, so, do I
This is new
reroll my
combat.
initiative?
Yeah,
Okay.
new combat.
Okay, hang on. I need to share notes. Okay.
Hang on a sec.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, you go first.
So let's see here. What I have that's not verbal? Fuck you.
Oh, I thought we are just doing a fist fight.
Oh no, I'm fist fight.
Yeah, that's why I threw all my spell components to my
I'm
cousin.
coming
I'm
at
like,
you with I'm coming at you with a loot.
a loot?
A loot,
He's coming at you with his musical instrument.
which also counts as shillelagh.
So 14 to hit.
That was my initiative.
Okay. So yeah, Trolley walks up to you, V, and whacks you.
Oh, hold
Go
on.
ahead and-
Let me see what my
Ah shit.
Laura, you fucked up your image somehow.
Hey, guess
no,
what?
I know what happened. When I,
Hey, guess what?
What?
Shillelagh has a verbal component. You can't cast it.
18 is my armor
Agreed.
class.
Shillelagh is verbal, and you still have mute cast upon you. So Trolley is
All right. Well then
Muted.
I'll do.
But Trolley, you did walk forward and try and swing, and you missed.
Oh wow. You absolutely wrecked me.
So
Yeah.
V,
Bards.
Oh wait,
Everything bards have are verbal.
I have one thing I can do. Okay.
so Trolley, you walk up, and V, you see her get out her loot and try to hit you with it, and you're able to step out of the way.
I
It's
want to
V's
go to
turn.
band practice. I say the
I
trolley.
think it wouldn't be so much stepping out of the way, more like, wobbling out of the way because he's drunk as fuck.
Yeah, I'm basically
so
I'm sidestepping
V,
everything.
Yeah, V, it's your turn.
You know, I don't like you, and I'm around kick trolley.
So melee, so you don't get your proficiency. It's just 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, so it's just gonna be 1d20 flat.
Yep.
Hold on. Okay, so that's not working apparently. Should roll. Rolling the dice. Do you guys have my dice roll? Because mine is just saying rolling the dice on my end.
It's just 1d20.
Yeah, that's what
All right, I'll just roll 1d20.
yeah, I'm sorry. Something's going on with my thing.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Oh yeah, that's a miss. I just psych. Totally imagine me trying to psych roundhouse kick you and you just back up
this-
and you're
this
like,
is-
okay.
This is going to be the most drunken, pathetic fight ever.
All right. So
So Trolley, you go, you miss. V tries to kick you. She misses. Your turn now.
I'm gonna
This is embarrassing.
pocket. I'm gonna cast Mislead because it's Actually, I'm just gonna have my vase do the work. So I'm gonna swing again with my loot, but also the vase is gonna go since I can command it on a attack. So first the vase.
12 to your ACV.
Misses. I have 18.
Yep, the vase misses.
You know what? Screw it. I'm casting Mislead. So all you as far as you're aware, you see nothing.
Well, no, here's the thing. What does she have to roll?
Let's see. You become invisible. Okay. Okay. It's an illusion. So,
So
I guess
she only-
16.
She only
16.
gets investigation check 16 only when you actually interact with the illusion, though.
Mm.
That's the thing about illusions. You don't get a save until you interact
Yep.
with them.
So,
What are you telling me? Basically, I can't hit Trolley and I have to roll
Well,
something
well, no.
different?
Well, here's what happens. For example, say someone puts up an illusion. You don't know it's an illusion until you interact with it. Then you get the save. Then you know it's an illusion. Then you can do something.
Oh,
So Trolley,
okay.
just went invisible, and you're like, huh?
no, there's just an illusion right there. So
Oh,
you've
okay.
seen nothing. I'm just literally, I get to walk away from this.
So what it is I think they're not explaining. Mislead basically turns her invisible while creating an illusionary double in their place.
Right.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
V, you blink your eyes a bit, and Trolley's just standing there.
Why aren't you fighting back? I'm gonna punch her again.
Okay.
I've already walked away.
Yeah, I know. The real version is walked away. However, the illusion is not, and V is going to just automatically hit it. Now, what does V have to roll to figure out the illusion?
She has a. Let's see, figuring out illusions is like intelligence, right?
Mhm.
It's an intelligence investigation check.
Yeah, so she has to be a 16, I guess.
So you
Okay.
roll in. It's not a saving throw. It's investigation.
Okay.
Oh, I
So-
didn't roll the. I just
Yeah.
rolled an
Yes,
investigation.
you did.
Yep.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Well, I just. Why can't I hit you?
Yeah, it's like you're just
I made
fighting
the-
this little.
Yeah,
Wait.
just fighting this.
Because you're stupid and ugly.
What
Says
the
the
fuck
illusion.
did you just say to me, you stupid bitch?
You stupid ugly.
I'm still trying to slap it, like basically, like just drunkenly slapping it at this point.
You
Like,
worship
how
over
did- What?
the real me starts like invisibly eating like food and just watching. Actually
And
starts
what it-
playing music.
And I'm just like, God, you suck.
Follower of the false prophet.
I don't
Cool.
even know what that means. I'm too drunk for this shit.
Slay him, my vase. Slay her, my vase. Another vase
So-
attack.
Really, you can't really say anything because you're still mute.
No, the illusion can.
The illusion
Can it?
can. He can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Oh.
So this
Hey,
is
the vase actually hit.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
turning into a cat fight with these two bitches back and forth at each other.
Right. So I'm gonna say that
So-
eventually.
Hold up.
I-
Azar has a way of stopping this. He's going to let out a loud roar. Enough! And those two can roll me, or everybody can roll me wisdom save.
Oh,
Wisdom saves.
all right.
For fuck's sake.
16.
Why are the rest of us even in that? Well, I'm good, so I don't care.
It's an area effect.
I think I'm
Everybody who fails is terrified. It's
Right, so what's the
it's-
DC?
18.
good.
Oh, well, I'm
Wow.
terrified.
Okay, I'm
What
good.
the fuck is that roll? Jesus Christ.
Oh, Quantar is probably in fetal position on the floor right now and sucking his thumb.
I got a
knocking on the
16, so I'm
sausage.
terrified.
Or the sausage, yeah, suck the sausage.
And he's going to stand up.
Hold on. Steven and Alfaris, okay. Maribel's a little bit scared. She backs up. Quadar and Trolley You guys are fucking terrified. More when you're okay. V, I think you're also terrified.
Yeah, I got a 16
Yeah.
and his is an 18. So I'm like,
He's shook.
why are you scared? Why are you screaming at me?
And
say,
he's going to
"Sure."
stand up and just walk towards Viola and basically growl, "Do not use a Daedric artifact on our companions."
But I don't even know her. I was just having fun. Everyone else was doing it. Why can't I?
You hear
Sorry,
shivering under a table.
what? What do you mean everyone else was doing what? V,
If I remember correctly, there's like
you're the
Mirabelle was
only
doing stuff
one.
around her.
You're the only one that has been doing this consistently.
No,
all
I
the
saw
time.
other people messing with her. I thought it was fun.
That's not messing
no.
with her. That's
It's what they're getting you on is using a Daedric artifact.
Ah. No, I know they are, but I'm drunk and I'm also
Okay,
crazy.
I see you.
Yeah, it's like
I
so.
see
Like
it.
I'm not putting two and two together unless I'm sober.
Man, I guess everyone is accepted in this guild, it seems, and no one's ever expelled. Fuck that. Morwen will walk out and go to her room to play cards by herself.
I turned to Mirabelle. I was like, did I do a bad thing?
Maribel shrugs and she's like, "Well, Daedric artifacts can be dangerous sometimes, and you do kind of use that thing willy nilly."
Yeah, but Sheergrath wants me to.
Yeah, and we take the collateral sometimes, V.
Hmm,
I can understand why Azur is a little bit peeved.
sorry.
You're
I
still
didn't
being
mean
attacked
to.
by a vase. It
I'm
won't
just,
stop
yeah,
So much
I'm
shit
just
in the vase.
Can I just, as I walk up, I just punt the vase?
him. Sure, 'cause-
Stomp on the fucker. Stomp on it. Break
So,
it.
what's the vase's hit points?
it's got 10. So
Azur
yeah, just
roll an
fucking kill
attack.
it.
Roll
It
Yeah,
doesn't
and
stop until
Yeah,
you can't scare it because it has no brain. It's just a thing.
Yeah, but
I
he can
turned to
stomp
Azur
it.
and I'm just like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I did a bad thing. Well, I say it like it's such a drunk and slurry voice. It's like I did a
Casey?
bad thing. Say that again.
So, V, as you apologize, Azur just looks on over at the vase, kicks it, and the vase practically shatters against the wall.
The illusion still kind of like the illusion kind of like shaking. No, my minion. You see something over in the corner, pick up the vase and cast mending on it.
Oh my god.
An invisible force just cast mending.
Actually, the second you cast Vending, illusion pops.
Oh yeah, so I just teleport. I just vanished and I'm over there casting mending.
Azer's just going to slowly shake his head. Goes.
How long does mute last?
Probably about a minute.
This one in particular, it'll be over by now. Alfarius comes up and puts his hand on your shoulder, Azur, and he's like, "Alas, these are the ones who are, well, remember, Azur, these are the ones we don't have to worry about going insane because they already are." Taps your shoulder and goes and gets a drink. And then as Alfarius walks by you, Azur, he kind of does that thing where, like, you scratch your ear, and he's like, a little bit less loud next time. I think I blew out my right eardrum.
Azar's just going to give a low growl to the community and storm back to his table to continue drinking before he takes a large sip and goes, "So are we doing this thing or are we going to get fucking drunk all day?"
Steven sits down. He's the other paladin. He sits down across from you.
He's
and he's
actually
like,
a cleric.
well, oh, he's a cleric. That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong sheet. Cleric. He sits down across from you. He's like, well, as great as that would sound, I think we should go ahead and head out since, from what I'm told, this is you guys, need to do this quickly. And the roads, although snowy, are still fairly clear. And we've not been having too much trouble on the roads. So I say we head out.
Is there any way you
Maribel.
can sober up?
By the way, the fear only lasts like a couple rounds. You probably
Yep.
saved it.
Maribel is going to cast Purify on UV.
Okay, I sober up and I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
You decided to use a Daedric artifact in public, and everyone got angry at you.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh god, I'm sorry. What do you know what made me want to use a Daedric artifact this time? I know the last time I just
You pointed
Was
it at
angry.
the dark elf and
Oh
tried
my
to turn her into
god.
something.
Oh my
Instead,
god.
you
I am
wound up-
so-
Instead, you wound up casting mute on her, and she got angry.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I usually am not like this when I'm sober. But when I'm drunk, that's another story.
Right. Which,
Uh,
gesturing to Maribel,
maybe
clean
you
up
should
the
really-
cat.
You should roll deception here, because you're
I-
always like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Hold on,
Do I
Azure,
need
what
that
did you... Shh, what did Azure say?
Towards Maribel, he said, "Which, clean up the cat," and
Ah.
pointed to
Maribel goes over Quadar and casts Purify.
Did he pee himself?
no,
No,
but he's
she-
drunk as
he's-
hell.
Oh,
Yeah, she detoxified him.
okay.
Alcohol's gone.
Kodor is just underneath the table, sleeping.
Alfarius claps his hand. Well, very well then. I'll get the supplies together and let us go head off.
Is anyone
I
going to
tr-
inform me?
No, he'll come up to your room and he'll knock on your door and say, "In thieves can't. We're heading out."
Yeah. I'll get my backpack.
There's going to have to be the mom.
Who's gonna have to be the mommy?
Azar.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mom-
yeah.
Come here to mommy Everscale.
I mean, Morrowind's the other one, and she's just done with it.
She's just Morrowind.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
All
waste
right.
my time trying to
Yeah.
make crazy people not be crazy. I'm sorry, no.
So as you're all leaving the thing, Trolley, Alfarius walks by you and picks you up. Literally picks you up by the back of your cloak and says, "All right, we're going."
I'm gonna haunt her nightmares.
Trolley, it'll be fun. Seriously, I told you need to get used to some of our members, so this is a good way to do it.
Okay, no ill will shall be held.
Oh, there's going to be ill will help.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely is ill will held.
Yeah, I figured as much.
At least they know how to make a hell of an impression.
I'm gonna drop a house on you.
I like to see you try. Like I said, I was drunk and I completely admit that I fucked up.
Yeah, you didn't say you said it to me.
Will you fucking stop?
She did. She did say it to you.
Oh, well, fine, then I won't.
Hey,
I was like, yeah, if I'm
Hey.
wrong, I'll totally admit it. I
not
shouldn't
so
have done
good.
it.
Get wrecked, son.
Hmm.
All right, so you all head out onto the cart. Is there any last minute declarations or shopping you wish to do before you head out?
Nobody let me drink.
Last I
That's what I told the
checked-
whole group.
Last I checked, you're an adult. Wait, what did I buy last time? Okay, I have healing potions. Okay, I'm good.
Kodor suggests you give all your alcohol to him.
Okay. Wait a
Just-
minute.
Verona, you know to be Jacqueline's character, comes by Morrowind before you head out of town. And she says, "Hey, if you guys are going out, I made a few of these for you. They're nothing really big, but figure might as well take them anyway." And she hands you a couple standard healing potions, so 2d4 plus 2
2d4 plus 2.
is what they heal, yeah. She hands you a couple healing potions.
Okay, let me.
How many healing potions do we get each?
2d4
Plus
plus
2.
2.
She gave you 2. And as for Quadar's question, it just depends on how many healing potions you guys bought.
I bought 2 superior healing potions last time.
Oh god, I bought a shit ton.
Not
Yeah,
2
all of
potions.
them. You bought all of
Yeah,
them.
you have 4 superior and 1 grand.
Which will probably end up being used on me. Party
Do,
tank
And-
agent.
do you think that is that altruistic?
Who?
Right.
Me?
Verona
Yeah.
says, if you like, Verona kind of looks at you guys and she says, if you like, I could come with you. I am specialized in healing.
I could heal you guys if you need it.
I think Verona should join us.
Maribel kind of pipes up and she's like, yes, that would be great. I've gone through quite a few healing scrolls since I've been with you, and I can't exactly keep supporting it. I need to write more.
Growls. Better you than the crazy lady.
Verona says, all right. And she hops up. And you notice that she has dispensed with her medallion, but still has the 10 rings on her fingers. And you notice that she also has a new scar that formed down her neck somewhere. Kind of goes down off to the right side. She says, all right, then let us be off.
Are we taking a cart? Are we taking ponies? Are we taking...
I imagine a cart would be easiest, along with. I imagine that some people would be in the cart, and then some people would be on ponies or horses riding beside. That's usually the quickest
I want
and
a
most
pony.
efficient kind of. Horses are easy. You guys have them at the guild. You guys actually already bought horses early on, so you all have horses at your disposal whenever you need them. You will need 2 horses for the cart. Anyone who does not wish to ride on the cart needs to declare that they are not riding on the cart. The cart can hold 4 people reasonably, at least in terms of space, along with supplies.
I
So-
ride my own horse.
So tell me who is going on the cart.
I'll go on the cart.
I'll
I
also
don't
go
know.
cart.
I have
I
my. I have a war bear.
That is Works.
I'm on my war bear.
That is,
Look at our
unbearable.
fluffy dog.
That is unbearable. Okay, so V and Trolley are in the cart. Anyone else?
Kadar.
Dar and Maribel will be on the cart too, so that'll be 4. I'll bring his character in next time. All right, so you guys kind of go along and you trotting. It's heading north makes it colder and more snow, but the paths are clear. Verona tells you that there have been a little bit of signs of trolls up north, so she says be on guard.
But I am here.
And she says, if you're going to the spine of the world, then we should probably keep an eye out because there's been a little bit of a migration, so to speak. Ever since the conflict happened, a lot of the wildlife in Skyrim kind of changed a little bit and moved and migrated, so... We should definitely be on guard.
Mm.
Just a moment.
Grunts as he thinks this is foolish given the party size of the group. When you have party size of 9 people.
What's he worried about?
Huh? No, I said Azar is not worried because we have 9 people.
Right.
Most wild animals will not attack this large of a group. Maybe starving wolves, but only the supernatural.
As you continue up the snowy path, you notice that the snow is getting far more intense. You're only about, I'll say that, things go by uneventfully and nothing really attacks you that much, but it takes a long time to travel. The snow has actually slowed you down a bit, and it's been a couple days. And you're still about maybe a day or two's ride from the spine of the world.
Throat.
And the throat of the world. And the snow is getting so intense that you have to cover yourselves and, kind of navigate through, and it's just utter whiteout for those of you who have been in a whiteout situation. Can everyone make me Constitution saving throws, please?
Is anyone traveling right next to me?
Yeah.
Who's traveling right? Like, who's right next to me?
Morwen and Alfarius.
Alright, Morwen and Alfarius both get +6 to their Constitution save.
Oh, it was good before, but now I'm
Nice. Yeah, now you're balling.
rolling.
Okay. Believe it or not, everyone passed, so no one is fatigued. It takes a lot of effort to get through the snow, but eventually it gets so thick that you guys have to make camp somewhere. And anyone who wants to roll me a survival.
To light a fire?
Survival.
No, I was wondering to light a fire or no.
Just for, looking at places and making sure everything's good.
All right, 21.
I suck.
I think I got a nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
Hell yeah. I rarely get nat 20s on roll 20s, so this is actually.
So, are we gonna be stopping at what's the name of that town that's close to it? Iverstead? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I know this area quite well. Actually, very well. Iverstead is where I'm staying when I'm in Skyrim.
I was once the Thane of Iverstead.
What is that in
So as you
Oh yeah, I was in character.
V and Quadar, you guys find a really good spot to make camp.
How many days away are we from the destination?
About a day.
Hmm.
You want me to send you a map?
I have a map.
Not you, Brandon.
I have the map. I'm currently looking for tokens. I'm sorry.
Tell me what you're. Text me what you're looking for tokens. I'll make tokens.
Already
for
have it.
Okay. Because tokens stamp rocks.
So we're just gonna sit out here in the cold all night.
I mean, we're making camp, setting up tents and everything.
And I can use prestidigitation to start a fire.
Okay, you do that. Just gonna see trolls walk off into the distance a bit.
Are you
Yeah.
alright? I say to trolls as they start the fire with the snap.
Yeah, I'm just doing my own thing.
Okay.
Oh, wait, finding a castle.
Alright, don't wander off too far now, okay?
And this is when the wolves attack her.
Valara's gonna whisper to V. Valara's going to follow the weird little elf, and then he's gonna go invisible and follow the weird little elf.
She doesn't go too far. Maybe just like maybe like 200 feet away from the camp. She's just gonna start like sit down and start playing her lute for like 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, and then
Now,
in 10 minutes after that 10 minutes, I've successfully casted my spell, which is
question is, real quick, GM, during those 10 minutes that she's sitting out in the cold, playing her lute, does anything happen?
See,
At
Frizz
the moment, no.
Alright. Cool.
so in 10 minutes I cast at only 3rd level Galader's Tower. So suddenly an actual just fucking tower pops up made out of stone. And she just
Yes,
goes
really?
inside it and it's warm.
Do we see the tower, or is it only visible to you?
No, it's an actual tower. It's for 24 hours and it's 2 stories tall.
I turn to the whole group and I'm like, and I yell, "Are we invited?
Huh? Pay the
Are
toll!
Pay the toll. What toll?
Would everyone roll me perception checks, please?
Oh, wait, wrong button. There you go.
I see everything.
So across the road, you guys see at first a distortion, and then you see 2 very large humanoid figures walking toward you.
I think
They're
with
pretty
24
big.
I would see that they're ice trolls or the other thing.
I know, you see that they are Yeti.
Get your fires out, folks. And I'm gonna roll into stealth.
Roll initiative.
Yes.
Well, luckily it's a giant storm, so shouldn't be hard to hide in a giant storm.
I'm so
Make
glad
sure
I
you
won.
have
Actually,
your,
yeah,
your
Morwen.
token checked when you roll.
Hold
for
on.
initiative.
That is a good point, though, that Azur brought up. Morwen,
Mhm.
I'll say that because you're at a certain distance, you'll gain advantage on stealth, so you take the higher.
Even better. Ooh. Ooh. Ah,
And you all failed to click your tokens,
I didn't.
besides you.
What token?
Oh god, the thing on the map, damn it.
I mean,
Your token.
I don't think I have a token. I'm sure I do. I just do not see it.
How can you not see it?
I have a quick question.
Hmm.
While they're doing this, Troll, how big is you? What's the width of your tower again?
100 feet.
100 feet wide?
Yeah, it's got an area of 100.
Ari,
And it's 20 feet tall.
hold up.
I mean, if you guys don't want to fight trolls, you can just kind of come in my house with a fixed wooden door and stone walls.
That ain't gonna work.
Just stand on the roof and shoot down.
These guys are also, just giving you guys an idea, these guys are also huge. They are classified as huge monstrosity.
Mm.
So how big is that?
As big
They are
as my
large
dick.
creatures. They are very large creatures.
Like the size of a bear, 2 bears.
5 bears.
How many bears tall are they?
Oh, what happened to your thing, Brandon?
I don't know.
Oh wow, that's
Brandon, just to let you know, let me just draw this just in case, just to make wrong shape. Ignore that.
huh. This is a really big tower.
Yeah, no, it's huge. So basically, let me just, I don't know how to draw font, so I just go with this, but quick.
I think I took a disruptive spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we go.
That's big. That's not a tower, it's a whole fucking city.
There's about
I assume this is similar to Magnificent Manor.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just let's see. The spell.
like that. That's about the size of the tower.
That can't be right.
No, it's not. It's too small.
Let me read the spell. Make sure I got the right proportions.
It's 100 feet. I just checked.
Yep. Huh. It's
It's
made
not-
out of
Yeah, that's your token V.
So I see the token. Oh. I'm just trying to figure out how to click initiative without, like, you said you guys click initiative by using your token, not using your character sheet, right?
Oh, you.
You select your token on the map, and then you roll initiative from your sheet.
Just make
Okay.
sure when you roll initiative, you have your token selected.
Azure,
That's all
you
we're saying.
changed your image thing again, your green stars.
I know. I know. I win now of roll 20. Relax.
Yeah.
I just had to reload it.
Should I re-roll initiative? Well, actually, I don't even have this sheet properly set up, so
I've got it. Hold on.
say
I'm just gonna have the AIs go on their turn. I'm gonna have all the NPCs go at once. Where is their initiative? Okay.
Is this music from Redemption? It sounds
I have no
familiar.
idea.
Sounds very familiar.
Okay, Morwen, you're up first.
Alright, so... okay, so let me understand, where exactly is that tower?
See the green line?
No, that's. I messed this tower up. I'm trying.
let's say like I walked about 100 yards out.
You'd be off the map at that point. So the tower's not on the map, I'd say.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll declare that.
okay, cause yeah, that would...
It
confuse
would
the
be
fuck
too
out.
much. It would be too much.
So, Trolls, I'm gonna say you start down here. if you decide to do combat.
All right.
Dar followed trolls earlier when he went invisible, just to make sure that trolls wouldn't die.
Soul
Um,
survivors, baby.
Morwen, you're up first.
Okay, let me think. Let me think. Um. hmm. Would we at this point have had a fire started?
Yes.
Yes.
Will lighting up an arrow fuck up my stealth?
Yeah, but attacking does that anyway, so you might as well.
No, I mean, would it fuck it up before I attack? That's what I'm asking.
Well, the thing is, no matter what you're doing, is you're going to be attacking out of stealth, so that's going to do something anyway. So lighting it up, there's really no negatives at this point.
Yeah, but would I be getting the positives of the sneak attack?
They are kind of focused. You stealthed out of the way, so they've got their attention on the people who are not stealth. So I would say yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna light it up, so... Cause... Ice trolls, you know. And... yeah... Let's try this. And try not fail. Oh, wait. Does it hit? Brandon?
I also need to roll something. $22, you said?
Yeah. Unless I have
That
an
hits.
advantage.
No, that hits. You are stealthed. It does not know you're there, so that would be advantage. But either way, it hits.
Okay.
This does count as a sneak attack.
So 12 plus 8 and also and it should also be a critical hit because of the assassinate thing. Right? Am I missing anything?
I don't think so. Hold on. So that's going to be 13, 14, 15, 16, 20 times 2, so 40? I'm sorry, it's double dice. So roll me another D8. Okay. So,
Wow.
yeah, it happens. All right, so boom, 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 boom. It took fire damage. It's like you strike it with an arrow, and it's like and it starts to pat itself out.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to hide.
Declare hide. Roll stealth. Yetis gain advantage on perception. Okay, Morwen, this one
Mm-hmm.
smells you.
How many of them are there?
2.
2.
Okay.
They gain advantage. That's why there's 2 rolls.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
All right, so top one's busy fire. That one smells you, although there's people here, so doesn't really matter. Azure.
Azure is going to cast Elemental Weapon.
Let me guess. Fire?
Fire. Yep.
Oh,
Move up
did you have the
here.
fire thing? Your character has the fire thing thingy.
Yeah, he can breathe fire, but that's not what he's doing right now. And he's going to channel Divinity for his fear effect, so they can both make a will save. Wisdom save. As he lets out another roar.
Okay, the one at the top is fine. The one at the bottom is what? Feared?
Feared. So, yeah. So he's also in 10 feet of me. So unlike before, his movement speed is now 0.
Okay, can he take
Yes.
actions against you?
Yes, but it's all with disadvantage.
Okay. So if he does
Walk
something that requires you to make a save, would you gain advantage on that, or would it just be a normal saving throw?
Let me double check.
It's a good question to ask. Because sometimes things that try to take advantage on you, like, yeah, they're at disadvantage. However, per se, if a wizard did Burning Hands on you and you had to make a reflex save, would that mean you get an advantage?
No. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight.
Okay. So, it is now the troll's turn, and they are both going to... They're going to try and hit everyone.
The question is this a spell effect? Or a magic effect?
It's a breath weapon. And I would say it's magical.
Alright, then I do have advantage.
You have advantage on this?
Melgard
Okay.
shield, baby.
Okay, so no one back there is going to get hit with it. Let's see, targets one creature can see. Target can see the Yeti. I'm seeing this. Okay, so these guys are a little bit more badass. Since this is a legendary, he's going to use a legendary action. Morwyn, V, and Quadar and Trolley am I assuming that you're watching this battle?
Yes.
Or Quadar and Trolley? Are you both watching this battle?
Yeah, I assume so.
Okay, so Quadar, Trolley, Morwyn, and V, and Azure. Roll me... Constitution saving throw.
Everyone.
Yeah, so pretty much everyone.
Oof.
This is a magic effect, yes?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
22.
you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Fuck my life.
So everyone except for Azure take 17 cold damage. And Azure, you take 7 cold damage. And that was his legendary action, so now they're going to do their normal actions on you.
Wait, would I be able to use Hellish Rebuke since they attacked me with an action? As a reflex?
This guy.
Alright, well, I'm casting this at the 5th level, so could you have him make a Dex saving throw for me?
Dex saving throw.
16 as a DLC. I mean, DC.
I didn't know we had downloadable content.
Oh, you know what? You
It's
never
only
know.
17 gold?
He fails.
He fails? Alright. So I'm going to be rolling Hellish Rebuke at level 5. So 5, 10. And this is fire damage too?
Oof.
26 points of fire damage.
Ooh! Ouchie.
Hellish Rebuke. Everything resists fire, but when you get something vulnerable, it's good.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Ow, that hurt. So he's going to come up to Azure. But before he does, the bottom one is going to try and hit you with his breast weapon, Azure. Which you will gain advantage on. Make a Constitution saving throw, DC 18. You are okay. So let me see. Target can repeat this. Oh, cool. So because your saving throw was successful, you are immune to the Yeti. No, wait, hold on. Wrong attack, sorry. So half damage.
All right. How much is that?
Half of 51, which is
25.5.
yeah, so 25. As he goes, and this cold, like breath weapon just freezes out over you. And he misses you with his claw attacks.
I do see a 20 in there, though.
Well, he crit, but he's got disadvantage because he took fire damage from Christine's
right.
arrow. They take
Okay.
whenever they take fire damage, they do disadvantage.
All right.
Not to mention, he just took Hellish Rebuke as well, so he is not having a good. Trolley. That 17 damage kind of hurt. But Trolley's okay.
Are you talking? Because if you are, we can't hear you.
We can't hear
My
you, man.
dog barked forever ago, and I muted myself. I had no idea. All right, so I'm gonna walk about, my movement out, and I'm gonna cast. Yeah. So
Can you cast that far?
yes.
Some spells
I
have
will-
really far range.
See. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna cast Phantasm. No. I'm gonna actually. I think this would be better. Oh yeah. I'm gonna cast. He has to make a save on this one, right? Yep. So I want this guy. This guy to make me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Failed.
Okay, so I just cast Confusion on him. So, the creature uses all his movement. So he goes. The creature uses all its movement to move in. Oh, I have to roll a D10. So you want to roll a D10?
Keep in mind, its movement right now is 0.
Oh, well, still have to roll
Rolled an 8.
an 8, which does the creature uses action to make a melee attack at randomly determined creature within its reach.
Okay.
The creature within its reach does not.
Azure, 1 or 2. On a 1, it attacks its friend. On a 2, it attacks you.
Okay.
Okay, and oh, it's a concentration.
It attacks its friend.
So yeah, he's gonna have to make a Wisdom saving throw at the end of every one of his turns until he beats it.
And he misses his friend.
Clearly, now it needs to be. His friend needs to be distracted as this one has attacked it.
Yeah. Indeed. Quidar, you're up.
I'm still invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Flurry so I get 65 feet of movement. I run here and I full on punch the shit out of this guy. Let's see.
Okay.
Is that it?
That hits. Good job. Hits. Good job.
Oops.
Hits. Yeah, no, they all hit.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna wait. I already moved all my. God damn it! I guess I'll just stay here.
All right. He's going to use a legendary action to go ahead and take a swing at you.
Oof.
Wait, can he even?
Yes, he can.
Ah,
He does have disadvantage because I'm still in line of sight.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Oh,
Oof.
I missed. Now miss, because
It
disadvantage.
misses. Oh, good thing. Good thing, because that would have been a crit, and that would have been nasty.
Mhm.
I can think having a nice sphere paladin.
V, you're up.
All right. Which one looks more bloodied?
The one on fire.
Top one.
This one? Okay. I want to cast hold monster on him. And he has to make, if I remember correctly, a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Fails.
Okay. So now he is prone. And I'll use my free action to say, guy on my left. Guy on the left, troll on the left is down. Attack him as much as you can.
I don't think hold monster makes him prone. I think it makes him
No,
paralyzed.
he's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
so
not prone, he's paralyzed.
alright, so I was
Granted-
like, he's paralyzed.
Granted,
Paralyzed.
paralyzed is nice because it's auto hit and it's auto crit.
So that's what I say about the troll. Like, he's paralyzed. Kick him when he's down. Free action. No.
That's when a few others start to pop out.
Another free action. Well, that was fucking worthless.
Alfarius is going to stand next to Azur. When he is next to you, you automatically get a +1 to AC. Azur, Steven is going to do max healing word on you.
How much is that?
So Azur heal 21 damage.
Cool.
Verona is going to put Shield of Faith on you, Azur.
Oh god.
So another +2 to AC.
Oh gosh. The horror. The horror.
Alfarius is going to attack the big guy. Hits. Dealing 41 damage to him. And then Alfarius is going to step back into his swashbuckling stance. Maribel is going to cast Fireball.
Be the one that's down, the one that's down.
She's going to hit all of them.
She should do it like somewhere around here or something.
Well, the thing is, she doesn't want to get friendly fire. So
I
she's
mean,
doing it back
yeah,
behind him.
like here or something.
She's hitting all of them already. I don't know why you guys are telling her where to place it now.
No,
Alright,
no,
so-
I'm replying to what Lori was saying about the guy down.
She just talk.
Okay, so all fail except for one who was already on fire. Ironic. And they will all take 36 points of fire damage. That guy's looking real hurt. This one's going to use a legendary action. Badar.
Yes. That hits if it's 24. If it's a disadvantage, they yeah. Okay.
I know. 14 damage. All right.
job.
Good.
Get behind me.
Morwen, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
Wait, did my troll do its confusion thing?
All right, he's got a roll for it.
Yeah. So first be a DC 16 save. No. So roll a D8.
5.
9.
5.
5.
You know,
Creature's not move. Okay, it literally did nothing that turn.
Okay.
but it would be hard to get a 9 on a D8.
No, it was a D10. Sorry.
Yeah. So either way, the troll that Quadar is currently facing, that wasn't the one that hit him. It was the one that came around. The one that he's facing is just going to do nothing. Okay. Morwen, you're up.
By the way, at the end of before we go, at the end of this one who's feared turn, you can make another wisdom save to break the fear.
Nope. Doesn't break it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do another fire shot, sneak attack. I'm going to do it on this guy over here.
Okay, if you do it on that one, it will count as assassinate because he was not aware of you.
Well, that's the point. Also that and that he's they're almost ready to like double
Okay.
team Kodar, so yeah. Does it hit?
That hits.
Okay.
Roll another d8. Alright, so 12, then 13, then 2. Nice. And is it fire again, or is it just narrow?
Yeah.
Another fire?
Yep.
Okay. They already all have fire disadvantage on them anyway, so that's good. They don't actually take any unique damage from fire. It's just that when a Yeti takes fire damage, and I'll read it to you guys. If the Yeti takes fire damage, it has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn. But they're all constantly getting hit with fire, so you guys are doing your job.
And again, I'm going to take my bonus action to hide.
To shoot. Oh, you're taking bonus action to hide. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, roll stealth.
I think I'm
Shit.
okay. I think I'm okay. I hope I'm okay. You forgot the slash.
Yeah, they can't even smell you. Even with advantage.
It's like in
Azure,
Skyrim
let's-
when you shoot an arrow, it's like, was someone
This one's
there?
paralyzed,
It's literally that. Yeah, the one right next to you is your paralyzed.
and is it bloody?
Oh, it's bloodied.
Alright, I'm going to finish it off. That's going to be
Hit.
crit, so I need to roll it again. But I need to do this manually, so just give me a sec. And there we go.
This one's going to use a legendary action and phase step.
$18 damage. Is
Gotcha.
it still up?
Yes.
Alright, second one I am going to use
I don't think I'll survive it.
I am going to use a my blah 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 might evil on this attack. So
Mm-hmm.
going to be
You can do that even as an evil person?
It's just dealing radiant damage. I will
Math.
sacrifice a level 3rd spell. And that kills it. Does 45 damage kill it?
Let's see here. 18 on fire from the fireball. Bleh.
Alright. And soul capture.
Alrighty. Trolley, this one's going to do 2 attacks at you.
Okay, I don't think I'll survive that.
Should have taken Misty Step.
Well, now that you mention that,
I can't. Is that a reaction?
Misty Step is a reaction.
He gave me.
Misty Step.
Oh, then yes, I'm Misty stepping inside my fucking tower.
Alright, so as the
Gee,
troll
sorry,
goes
never
to
mind. Never mind. Misty Step's a bonus action.
bonus action, okay. Either way, 18 to hit.
Yeah, those both would have nailed me. I have only a 14.
14 damage and then 15 damage. You're fine. Alright, that one did its legendary, so Azure took that thing down. Anything else you're going to do, Azure?
Oh, I need to roll concentrate. Forget I'm breaking concentration.
Yep, 1d10. Oh, sorry, 1d20. Blah, 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 blah. I know what I'm doing, guys.
Azor is going to move right here. And he's going to take a bonus action to activate Tunnel Fighter.
Alright. Troll's turn.
So, yep, Misty stepping inside the tower.
Well, no, I mean trolls. I mean the trolls.
Oh,
That one attacked you, so he's not going. Quadar and Azure, 2 attacks on each of you. Are they at disadvantage?
No, I don't believe so.
First 2 on Quadar. Second 2 will be on Azure.
Oh, thank fuck. The first one hits.
And Azure, I think both of those miss.
The 26 matches my AC.
Yeah, the first 2 were against Quadar. The second 2 were on you.
Okay. The second 2 miss. But guess what? I can use my reaction to attack it back because it attacked my friend.
All right.
Yeah. I'll do it after his turn.
So you do your damage. Then
Right. So 12 damage, Quadar.
Yeah. I would like to use my reaction to redirect the attack that missed me to his friend.
What do you need to roll for that?
When a creature misses, you can spend. Nope. I just have to spend 1 key point.
Isn't that when an attack misses?
Yeah. The second attack missed me.
Oh, right. So you're not redirecting that attack. You're redirecting the one he hit you with. Okay. Or I'm sorry, you're redirecting the one he missed you with.
Yeah.
Which
The
was a
one
bot,
that-
so it makes sense. All right. So he'll attack his friend and he'll get hit. Wow, his friend takes full damage, 19. And
I think
Azure,
13 misses.
yeah, unfortunately, that's a miss.
It's more of the thought.
Trolley,
yep, Misty stepping back inside the tower.
yeet.
Yeet. And I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on this guy,
Okay.
which is a DC 16.
Right. So that means your other spell is already broken.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
That's an intelligence check. DC 16 intelligence.
Got it.
Never mind then.
All right.
But I'm inside a tower, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quidar.
I am going to flurry, and I am going to use another key point to use stunning strike. Let's see.
Needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, the DC. Well, let's see. DC. The DC is 15.
Makes it.
Let's see. Oh shit.
Crit.
Okay.
And which one are you attacking? The one at the bottom or the one at the top?
The one at the bottom.
A.
Okay. That misses. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna spend my last 2 attacks on the guy on the top.
Okay. Hit. Hit.
And
Very
then
nice.
I'm gonna be a bitch and I'm gonna disengage. Fuck the shit, I'm out.
And they don't get attacks of opportunity on you, so. Verona is going to do mass healing word on. Well, actually. No. They're going to communicate. So Verona is going to go to Quidar and she's going to pop one of her rings. And she is going to spend some sorcerer points to up it. Quidar, heal 13 hit points.
Nice.
And then Maribel is going to do a base heal word on his.
I'm after Quidar for turn.
I'm having the NPCs go on the things, remember?
Oh, sorry.
And Azura, you heal 5. So yeah, Steven still has something, so yeah, Steven will heal you as well. With just a really easy base
don't-
one.
Sorry, I do not look like I do
Okay.
that much healing.
Right, so instead he will cast. Yeah, I'll just do Holy Flame on the guy. The Yeti fails its wisdom save. So this one's getting attacked with it. For 47 damage. Oof. Alfarius is going to go to the one that's here so he can get the sneak attack. Deals 43 damage to that one. Oof. And then this Yeti's going to pop a legendary action because he can. Once again, everyone on the map except for Trolley now, because you're just out of range. So
I'm
everyone
inside.
Yeah, I know. I said that's what I said. You're just out of range. Make a Constitution saving throw, everyone. DC 18.
God fucking damn it.
Asterius, since he's within.
Can I use uncanny dodge?
So, just to point out,
I think it's a
both
con save.
Verona and Azirius both get +6 to their save.
Right.
Yeah, but doesn't kind of dodge count for that?
It's
Nope.
remember this is a area effect kind of a spell attack. It's not, for example, it's a mental spell attack. In other words, if Morwen was going to get hit by a fireball or get hit by some sort of AoE attack, yeah, Morwen could just be like, "No, I take no damage if I succeed."
No,
But
it's not no damage, it's half damage.
oh, it's the half damage. Actually,
Uncanny dodge, I think, is for more direct things.
It doesn't
I-
say. It says
I
when
know,
an
I think
attacker that
I-
you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
right, you can do that. So go ahead
Yeah, I'll
half
do
it.
that.
when I roll it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So Azure, you succeed. You'll take half. Everyone else will take.
So 17.
Hold on a sec. So everyone takes 20, except for Azure and Morwen, who half it to 10.
Still pretty fucking bad.
And then I'll roll for Verona and Alfarius. And what do they get?
+6. They get my charisma modifier.
Okay. Well, Alfarius makes it. Verona does not. And let's see what happens to Maribel. Oof. Yeah, so they all took damage. Alfarius didn't take much, but they did. Steven's fine. Alrighty. So everyone did their damage on that one. And he went. So I think it's V now.
All right.
Yeah.
I had enough of these two trolls. I'm gonna cast Banishment at the 5th level. They have to make a.
Is that on more than one or just one?
If I do it at 5th level, then I can do 2, and then
Okay.
6, 3, and then so on and so forth.
Alrighty.
And if it lasts longer than a minute, which it will, then they disappear completely. And so I'm just trying to think what they have to save on. Charisma saving throw, 16.
Don't they have to be from another plane?
It doesn't say. Let me check.
That was like for demons and shit.
You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the
Alright.
target is native to the plane of existence that you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. So yeah.
Okay.
They both failed.
Keep in mind, it also says the target remains there until the spell ends, at which point it reappears in the space it's left or the nearest occupied space.
Right, because how I gathered it was if
the
the spell ends
target-
1 minute.
If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise and returns to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute pass, basically, if the target is from a different plane of existence, yes, it doesn't return. However, if they're native to our plane, they'll come back.
Yep.
I'm sending them to Sheergrass plane.
I don't think you can do that.
I
It's
can't.
a harmless demi-plane.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just a random demi-plane. Either way, 2 less Yeti on the map.
Until they come back. In a minute.
I thought they won't come back. I thought they'll only come back if my spell gets disrupted because it's concentration.
No, they live here. You can't send them somewhere else. They live here.
What?
They're not
Well,
Daedra. If they were Daedra and you banished them, they would go to their home realm, which is.
It's
not
only really good against
this realm,
demons.
it's Oblivion.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Fuck.
Azure, that's on you. I think the only one that hits is the 20.
To be fair, though, the Shivering Isles are in a safe place, right? Maybe something
Yeah,
happened
I don't
to
even
them.
We're not even
Crit
sending them
hits.
there. They're just going some random place that's not dangerous. Also, they're
24.
trolls, so they don't care.
24 damage, Azure. Back up to the top with Morwen, since the other 2 trolls are gone.
Managed to drop me to 2/3 of my health.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy with another flame arrow. I don't get the assassinate action now, but
Yep.
it's still a sneak attack though. So
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Wow.
I'm gonna use my
That
bonus
is
action for
to
another.
shoot again. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sadly, no stealth this time.
Yeah.
All right, so Zero goes in. He's like, ah.
He gets the fire though, so
Yes, he does.
at
So
least we get
it'll be
that.
disadvantage on the next attack. Yeah. Azure.
Azor doesn't like being something popping up and hitting him like that. So bonus action, I'm going to use the Hexblade's Hex, and I'm going to make an attack on it. Let me just pull this up real quick and add what that does into here. There we go. And attacking. Does a 14 hit?
Miss.
Does a 16 hit?
Hit.
Alright. That will be 16 bludgeoning damage and 3 fire damage.
Yep, he will respond to you with one of his legendary actions.
Oof.
He has disadvantage on this. So yeah, he misses.
They pretty much can only hit me on 20. Or, actually, no, that's a lie. They can hit me on a 16 and above.
All right, Azure, that whacks him down pretty good. Trolley.
I'm gonna look through a window. No, I don't have a window. I'm just gonna look through the door, and yeah, spell. Yeah, let's go with another confusion.
Okay, what does he make? Wisdom?
Yep. DC 16.
16.
Then I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go to fucking bed, cause fuck that. Cause I got nothing else. So yep.
Alrighty. Quidar.
I am going to move over here, and I'm gonna full attack.
Flanking. Advantage. $19 hits. 28 hits. Boom,
You know
boom,
what? I'm
boom.
just gonna key point. Screw it.
For another attack. Hit. Miss. No, that hits. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
His,
27.
yeah, he has
Because
advantage.
you gain advantage. Yeah. So boom, 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 boom. You're fucking this guy up.
Yeah, fuck him up.
V.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay. Free action. Can someone heal me? Is what I'll yell.
Okay, yeah, I'll have one of the NPCs come up to you.
And with this guy right over here, I'm going to use. I might as well just use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Fire 2 Eldritch Blast at him.
And let's see. Plus my 8. Well, does the 13 hit?
You didn't roll that right.
Oh yeah, I need the roll.
Yeah, you
separately.
gotta
I'm sorry
roll.
about that.
Yeah.
Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
Alright.
And you get one more shot.
No, cross your fingers, this works. Does the 26 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so. If I remember correctly, you also did say, I got +2 to my normal Eldritch Blast.
Yes, to damage.
That would be +6 for damage then. Because I have agonizing, not agonizing, but yeah, Eldritch Blast, Charisma modifier.
Mhm.
8 points of damage.
Boom! Strikes him with an Eldritch Blast.
He's blasted.
Verona is going to come up over here and do one of her ring pops.
Thank you.
You heal 27, V.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Maribel is going to use... She's going to try and use Hold. It fails. Alright, so Quadar and Azur, he is now held. He's paralyzed. Steven's going to come up. And he'll just use Sacred Flame. Fails. Another 6 points of damage. This thing is not looking good. Did I go through everyone? Yeah, Morwen, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the bastard with another flaming arrow. Since I'm next to the fire, might as well. Right?
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, that hits, because remember, he's paralyzed.
Oh, so I get advantage?
Yes.
Okay,
It's also going to count as a critical. Because he's paralyzed.
Okay.
Roll another d8.
Boom.
Finally.
He dead?
Strikes him right in the head. But
Wait, before I say it, before anything happens, I know where you're going to. I want to yell at the whole group. They're gonna come back from their banishment.
Yeah.
Place some, what's it called? Place anything that can be fire around them, please.
I don't think you had time for that.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I'm going to use
Technically-
my bonus action before any of that happens.
So,
to hide.
Technically, one would have been reappeared here, and one would have reappeared there,
where's the other one?
over here.
There we go.
Because I haven't moved since they've been banished.
Yep, Malfarius was holding his turn, so he's going to attack.
Did my stealth roll count before they reappeared or after?
Your stealth roll is fine. They're not going to see you not with that roll. $35 damage. Okay, that one's actually still up, surprisingly.
How much health
Uh,
those fuckers have?
137. Azur, go.
Which one did you just strike?
That one's not looking too good.
Okay. I'm going to sack 8 hit points here. For that sweet, sweet bonus. Oh. Just add this in.
That
22 to hit.
That hits.
And just so that you know, that was on a 3. Um, 25 damage and 1 fire damage.
Did you watch the final episode of Castlevania?
Not yet.
I have.
You whip the whip up, and it starts to glow with your blood and the fire, and you snap it. And right when you snap it, the chain at the end hits the head, and the Yeti's head just explodes.
And guess what? I have another attack.
Yep.
I'm turning to the other one.
Hit.
23 to hit.
Boom! Fucking this guy up. That guy had a bit more health, though, so he's still up.
Nice.
I'm just going to step and stand right in front of him. Like, come on, bitch.
Alright, he'll do that. He'll pop a legendary action to do 3 attacks on you. All of them with advantage despite the fire.
Alright. Yet only one hits.
Only one hits. $18 damage as he claws you. Trolley.
Well,
Confusion Oli?
no, that would. Chances are he's just gonna end up hitting him again, anyways. Let's see. Distance is.
And by the way, that Misty Step is only once per day.
Ah. Okay. Let's go with. Yeah, make me another intelligence save. DC 16.
Fails.
Alright, so yeah, this fucker. Yeah, he sees a big spider suddenly just like on his chest.
Not a big shot fire spider.
Only he does. It's a flaming spider and only he sees it.
He kind of like starts to pat at his chest again. Quidar.
I am going to spend the key point, move here, flurry again. I'm just gonna punch the shit out of it.
Hit. Miss. No, hit. Yeah. No, that's hit. Hit.
That's
Hit. All hit.
Okay.
All hit.
That advantage helps.
There you go.
Alright, Quidar, how do you want to do this?
I want to punch him 3 times in the chest and do a axe kick to the head and try to cave his head into his chest, like in Doom.
Hmm.
You boom, strike him 3 times. Straight in the chest, and you can hear just bones crack. Despite the fact that the Yeti fur is extremely thick, you twirl up and deliver an axe kick right to his head, and you just feel it crunch under your foot. He kind of staggers and goes back to the left, goes back to the right. And then Azur, just very probably casually, steps sideways as the thing falls forward. Combat is over.
Hey,
Oh,
I have a
man.
question for you. What CR were these things?
I'll get to that.
Out of character, it's not like, hey, this was hard. What CR? It was, hey, I have one of their souls in a soul gem. I need to note down what I just got.
Indeed you do.
I think that would be a grand, probably.
Oh yeah.
Greater or grand, but I think it would count as grand because they're huge.
I mean,
yeah,
if we're,
well, they're
if we're going,
they are CR9.
all right.
Well, I don't know the D&D terms. I know the Elder Scroll terms.
Yeah, I'm just figuring. However, we're going to do this crafting system. It's probably going to rate off CR rather than
Yeah.
the gem itself.
Yep.
Like grand
So
gems can hold X
yeah,
amount.
so it's CR9. So I'd say greater, maybe. Actually, you know what? I think you and Christine are both right. Grand. We'll say grand. Like if it was a soul gem, it would be a grand. But CR9 would translate into
I
that.
have a good way of doing these for
Hey, if you got,
crafting rules for this,
yeah,
so
if
I'll
you
post
if you
something.
got if you got something that works, do it. But that's what it is. It's CR9. Combat is over, and you guys have some dead Yetis.
We must skin them.
God, we also must look like shit.
I'm gonna roll survival to skin the Yeti.
Go ahead. Very good.
I skin the Yeti.
I am going to use my lay on hands to start healing myself.
Well, we're about to take a rest, so
Yep.
Yeah, but this recharges during
Yep.
a long rest, so
you just
So
wanna
he's
lay
good.
Take a
hands
long
on
rest
you.
too.
He wants to lay hands on himself. But
Yeah, you wanna touch
really
yourself.
smart.
Just admit it.
So everyone will heal back up anyway. Since everyone's going to take a long rest, all the wizards and everything will use all their healing stuff on everyone. So everyone will heal back up to full. You skin a Yeti, Morwen. That Yeti skin will sell if you find a market. Will sell for 200 gold,
Unless I want to keep it.
unless you want to keep it and use it for something, which you can.
What could I do with it?
you can make
Uh,
it.
you can have someone make some armor for you. You can have someone make a. You can
Coat?
use it as component. Someone could make an armored coat for you.
Yeah, but it's
You should t-
white.
Hey, you should
We'll
totally
see.
make it. You should totally make a specialized cloak so you can hide in the snow.
Because Yeti fur is very good at that.
And what would that
It-
give me?
Whenever you're in snow or favored terrain snow, you gain advantage on stealth checks. That's actually legit what they do. If they're in snow, they gain
Okay,
stealth.
so how would I
on
be
stealth
able to
check.
make this cloak? Can I make
Just
it
go
or
to
can
a.
I have
Just
someone
go.
make it?
You could roll a craft check, or you could go to a leather worker and hand him some gold and be like, "Hey, make me a coat."
Craft check? I don't think that's a thing.
Do you have leatherworking?
No.
Are you proficient in leatherworking?
Then it would. Then it would be flat survival, or it'd be a minus. So it'd be really hard.
No, I'd rather
yeah,
give
it'd be-
money.
yeah.
I'd
So
rather pay
you'll.
money. I have a lot of
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
right. So you can find a leather worker, pay them. You'll pay them the standard cost for leather armor, and it'll just be a coat that you'll wear. And when you're wearing it in snow terrain, you gain advantage on stealth checks.
Okay, so for now I'm just gonna put it on my horsey, and when I find a leather worker, I'm going to do that.
Yep. You guys have a skinned Yeti and other dead Yetis if anyone wishes to do anything with it.
Question: can we eat the meat of the Yeti?
It does not say Yeti meat is poisonous, so yeah, you can.
Well, let's have a feast, people.
And these are abominable Yeti and legendary creatures, so the meat tastes better.
Yeah,
Kinda-
let's butcher them.
Walks up to all of you. So the rest of you, why the hell are you still out here?
You know, I don't even know at this point.
Because we like
Like-
camping.
All right, I'm gonna go
Or-
into my actual tower over there. Bye.
I'm gonna come with you.
Drugs and gets up and follows,
Really? Really?
but picks up a Yeti and brings it with him.
Fine.
Alrighty, guys.
Yeah, I'll go with them too. God damn it.
So whole bottom floor is just
Yep.
bathhouse with a sauna, and top floor is beds.
Yep. So you guys can go ahead and roleplay the bottom level while I head downstairs real quick, and then I'll be back, and then we'll wrap up the session here.
Has
Listen,
thrown the Yeti in the tub to drain of blood,
Oh my god!
so he can butcher and harvest it.
Yeah, let's cut some chunks of it and skewer them and put them by the fire. We're gonna have such a feast with this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the spa. Anybody with me?
Sure.
I'm gonna go to the sauna with my alcohol.
Is in a one of the spa baths next to the Yeti as it drains. Does not seem bugged by the smell at all.
I turn to Trolls. Would you have any sweet wine? Don't worry, I'll sip it. I won't gulp it.
Just gives you this blank stare. No.
That was a bottle of wine.
Wait, let me see that for a second.
Okay.
Holds it. Does a little bit of magic. Hands it back. Walks away.
Kodar, would you like some wine?
I just see him drinking from a tiny vial, and he just looks at you.
Kodar! Do you want some wine? You didn't answer.
Just kind of staring at you.
I'm gonna
Wait.
give the wine to Kodar and then I'm just gonna walk away.
He's also staring at the walls.
Say, Azure, which part do you think is gonna be the more juicy and soft and yummy of this thing?
The toe.
Is your name Azure?
Hold up.
It's my house. I can answer who I want.
See, this is why.
Shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap on the shoulder. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's carve a piece and test it. I'm gonna carve a piece, and then I'm gonna cut it into chunks, and I'm gonna put them on a stick. I'm gonna go to the fire.
The shoulder for a good for that, or the belly if you want nice fatty pieces. Like bacon.
I prefer the more lean one, but
Yeah.
bacon. Well,
You know what? I am going to offer Vorali a tiny vial and see what she does with it.
Who?
Me.
Oh god.
I just pushed it away. Nah, it's not worth it. And then I light up a cigarette instead and start chain smoking. This is better.
there are no cigarettes in Skyrim. Stay
It would be a
in
paper. It would
Okay,
be a
I'll be a
paper.
paper.
It's just
would be a paper
it's
roll
not
or
hitting
scar.
you.
You know
A
why
pie.
you're all doing this to help Morrowind out. Azar is basically has opened up the chest of the Yeti and is slowly carving out the ribs
Mhm.
to bring over. He's also taking out a bit of spice to rub on it. Then he's taking it over to the fire to slowly cook
Nice.
over the fire. Yeti
So you
ribs.
guys, despite the fact that most of you have never had Yeti, it's quite good. Most creatures that eat other creatures tend to taste pretty good due to the fact of the diet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little stringy. Yetis are northern creatures, so they have a lot of fat content, but they're really good. And you guys sit down, and you all have a very beautiful feast.
Now, I have a
Um,
quick question.
Go
Who
ahead.
here has a bag of folding?
All of us?
So, want to know a fun fact about some bags of folding, depending on the universe? Stuff that is put in the bag of holding, depending on the GM, remains at the state it was put in?
That's a good
Well,
question.
Yeah, but if that doesn't work, can we use a magic spell to smoke the meat? If that's a no.
That's too.
Well, I'll say this: the bags of holding that you have, yes, we'll keep them in that state.
Sweet. Then maybe
Magical
we should carve the
fridges.
other ones too.
Magical fridges.
Then maybe we should carve the other ones too.
Oh yeah, no. If that's the case, and people are willing to offer up their bags of holding, Azar's just going to start carving up different blades and pieces of the Yetis.
I
Or
hold out my
anyone
bag
wants.
of holding to Azur.
I hold up a bag.
Basically, is a bag of holding.
I'm saying it is.
Yeah, but do you actually own one?
Yeah, it's a bag of holding.
Just
Sure,
give him
if
the
this
bad
guy
part.
Hey,
Just give him
he
the
says it's a bag.
testicles.
He says it's a bag of holding. Whatever.
If it's a bag of holding, if they say it's a bag of holding, I will put meat in it. There's plenty of good parts for everybody.
And I just want to be like, thank you, Mom.
Is it really wise to decide the Paladin of Conquest is the mom?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm calling you my mom. Deal
Alright.
with it.
V, I think you have some parentage issues.
My parents are alive and they're doing pretty well, thank you very much. They still live up on the farm.
Yeah, you're
Look.
calling him mom, and then when you do something bad, you ask Mirabelle, "Did I do it bad?" What are
I
you,
was
five?
drunk as fuck, you stupid bitch.
Then stop drinking.
Hey,
Hence why I'm smoking a cigarette.
hey, out of character. At least she's not calling me daddy.
That would be a bit more normal.
Well, when have I ever been known for being normal?
All right, so you guys rest up, take a full rest, and you proceed on the next day. No trolls pop out, nothing else comes out eventful, and you get to the spit of the world there. And now you all start the climb. The Dragonborn did as well. Up the mountain.
Okay.
On bareback.
You know what? I'm too lazy for this shit. I am gonna use one of my invocations, and I'm gonna cast levitate on myself.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna
Roll.
levitate
Does
up
this
the
account
stairs.
for the fact that the oxygen is low high up?
Well, it doesn't matter. You guys are
Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna
just
keep
gonna
going and going and going.
Question.
And
can the horses go high up, or would you have to ditch them?
you'd have to ditch them at the one area that's just before the Greybeards Temple, because like if you go up that path, you'll find it's like too narrow.
Yeah.
So you guys will all eventually have to walk, and there's no Greybeards up here to bother you. Like they're all at the temple, and they don't
How
pay you
high
any
up
mind.
is this mountain?
Very high.
Well, I need numbers, man.
Imagine Everest.
Yeah, it's Everest in the middle of Skyrim, so just think you're climbing up Everest now.
So not 1,500 feet.
I'd say it's maybe a little more.
Okay.
Continue up the trek. Like I said, the Greybeards are just paying you no mind. They just go on.
Oh, you have to walk through. We walk through them.
Yeah, just go around the temple. There is one Greybeard who's standing at the that area where you have to use dash to get by, because the wind and the snow has picked up, and he's like, "Hello, weary travelers. Unfortunately, you'll not be able to get past unless." And right when he says "unless," you hear a "Krushdish," and you hear a voice just echo throughout across the valley, and the wind that's just picking up very bad behind him. The currents kind of duck away, and it reveals the path for you guys.
Doesn't even stop, just continues walking up.
Well,
Oh my god, are we gonna meet the Tokian?
guys,
I say that to Mirabelle. Say that to Mirabelle.
Your
maybe
beard looks more ashen than anything. Keep
I don't
walking.
know. If we do get to meet him, that would be nice.
Have you ever met him before?
No, just heard stories.
Damn.
Guys, maybe we should discuss how we're going to go about this whole thing, because we haven't, and we know some people around here are a bit more chaotic than chaos itself. So,
I'm gonna ask Rosado. That's what
are we going to talk to Parthenax and ask him for his scroll? Are we going to misdirect him? What are we going to do?
Is the Greybeard like standing right next to us?
I thought we started walking already.
I assume you guys are saying this as you're continuing up
Yeah.
the path.
Yeah.
I say to Morwen, we need to be honest about it. Because we're going up against an old dragon. If we lie, then he's gonna know. So better
If you
us-
lie, he's gonna know.
Oh, fuck off and die.
So is it?
Well, chances are I'm gonna survive longer than you.
Doubt it.
So have we hit about 1,000 feet yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and spend 2 spell slots to literally just Dimension Door up there.
Okay.
So just like put myself right in front of him.
Oh god.
Well, you can't see him, but you
Oh
can
no, I just
dimension
need a
door yourself
visual.
up there.
Yeah. Oh, he's not. Okay. Huh.
Now you dimension door, and you are standing at a plane. You are in front of this ancient wall that has a bunch of ruins on it. It's old Nordic language.
Huh.
When I get up there, I like to use... Do I have it? No, I don't. Never mind.
Hang on, my dog is non-stop bitching at me.
So,
Alright.
are we gonna plan the thing, or are we just doing?
I don't know. That thing just poofed somewhere. I hope she doesn't fuck it up for all of us. So
It's only about 10 minutes later till you guys all get up there.
yeah, but we need to talk about it before we get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suggest that he goes invisible, while the rest distracts this Parthenax.
Look, Kodar, you're not the only one who can go invisible, and unlike you, I can go invisible with or without magic shit. So
I can go invisible too.
yeah. Anyway,
But I'm more of a conversationalist.
out of character, who has the highest charisma?
What's your y'all's charismas?
Mine is at 19.
22.
19.
How the fuck?
Because while you were all buying potions, I bought a charisma boosting item.
And it can go beyond 20?
If you spend a lot of gold.
Anyway, yeah, but what's your persuasion modifier?
6. Deception is 12.
Persuasion is 4.
10.
Okay, so Azur is gonna do the talking. Which is good, because he's also
He's on a
lizard-like.
dragonborn.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think that perhaps Kodar, Alfarius, and I can stay back. So if you fail, we can back up to the sneaky plan.
Or there will be a silent Rajin, the thief in the night.
What?
You do not know of a Rajin? Kodar is disappointed.
I didn't hear what you said. I don't care.
I would have been up there a good minute since before y'all even showed up.
What are you doing while we're not watching you?
Probably molded earth some snow into like a chair and just playing music.
I'm disappointed.
Well, I guess that's the plan. Then Quadar is going to go invisible.
And I'm going
All
to
right.
go in stealth. And if that fails, then I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna. Nah.
All right.
I'll be behind Azure when he talks.
I'm totally just leaning on the wall, actually. Yes.
But I'm just gonna be behind the rest of them so that if things go badly, I can, you know, just, you know, yeah.
All right.
As you
Uh,
as you all continue up into the clearing, you see Trolley sitting in a little chair.
Who dares come upon my kingdom?
It's Valori of Hammerfell.
Oh. Well, leave your meat and be gone.
I'm sorry, Your Highness, I don't have any meat. I have some wine.
You guys
What?
hear you're just in this big clearing that's up at the top, a little snow here and there, and you just hear this big booming laughter.
That is very good.
takes a small bow. And what was the dragon's name?
Partnax.
You see out of the top of the spire these massive wings unfold as the snow just comes off them. And you see standing upon this little, like this big rock face that's up to the right, a massive golden dragon, and he just expands his wings and looks down at all of you.
I'll take a do a bow,
I'll do a bow.
a flourishing bow, and go. Greetings, O great Parsonex. We are but humble travelers. We have
Oh.
come to beseech you.
No need to bow, no need to beseech me. I am always available to talk to those who wish to learn.
I fear our desires may not be of adequate taste to someone so grand as you.
I suspected as much. It was told to me on the winds that you were arriving. You seek the scroll, yes?
Aye, we have been tasked to retrieve it for one most vile.
Indeed. And I wish I could give you the scroll. However, it is no longer in my possession.
How did that come to be?
There has been strange happenings here in this place. It appears that when the Dragonborn opened the scroll up here, it did something strange. It opened something. It opened a portal to somewhere else. Somewhere I cannot go.
So, if we desire to retrieve the scroll, we must enter the portal.
That would be the most likely option. I wish I could help you and go with you, but I cannot.
Very
I'm gonna come out when this conversation is coming out, because now it's getting interesting. I have some questions. Hi. And it's
Ask
mine.
away!
So, technically, we tried. Since the task is almost impossible, he can't wrong us for not retrieving it since we already tried, right?
That's not how dangerous work.
That is not up to me. But if you make a deal with a Daedra, there is one thing you can be sure of.
That
They take things quite literally. I assume that he will hold you to your bargain until the item of question is in his hand.
I think he said that if we try, we'll be good. Didn't he say that?
I do not know. You'll have to ask him.
No, I'm
Welcome
asking the
to
rest of the
head
guys.
back. I'm turning towards her and go, you are welcome to head back down if you are too cowardly to continue this venture. However, I am not a coward,
We don't
nor
even
am I
know
a
what's
fool.
beyond this portal.
So, if we do not retrieve the scroll, to say, oh, we can't, to say we retreated at the first roadblock is cowardly and unbecoming.
The portal
Child.
is... I am currently hiding the portal with my left wing. It is here.
Oh my.
Yes, but you can't guarantee that we can retrieve the scroll even if we're going there.
And if we don't, then
See-
what's gonna happen? We're gonna get
You,
killed.
you see Parthenax kind of set down and he lands on the snow and freezes a bunch of disturbed snow out of the way. And then you see him stare at this weird kind of glowing, shimmering yellow circle just kind of in the middle of the air. And he just sticks his head into it. And that's literally all he's doing. He's just sticking his head into it, and you see this dragon now with his wings kind of furled up and his head sticking out into a weird golden portal. And that's all he's doing.
I'm going to sigh and start looking for a way to get to this portal. As I say,
It's like
those who are brave enough, come with me.
Gonna walk
up
and, Gonna like tug on his wing a little bit.
he pulls back. He like kind of looks down at you.
Was it fun in there?
It is a marketplace, I think you call it.
And what?
Hmm.
Looked like a market or a bazaar.
Do you want me to bring you anything back?
He just kind of looks at you like,
If Azar can get to the portal, he's just walking in.
Okay, and I
Hey,
have
you
another
walk-
question. Even if
Go
we
ahead.
go in the portal, and even if we retrieve the scroll, are you saying that you're okay with us taking the scroll?
It is not. It was merely mine to keep and watch. If you need the scroll, then the scroll is yours. I cannot deny the use of an Elder Scroll to someone who wishes to use it. It is not my place to decide.
One more question. Where's the Dovahkiin? I want to get his autograph.
The Dragonborn has been... I have not seen the Dragonborn in 2 months.
Ah.
Not since she stepped into the portal.
Well, it couldn't hurt to ask, right?
Is that the same portal that we're about to step in?
Indeed it is.
Talk about amazing.
Okay, so I see a few problems here. One, someone who has, killed the dragons and prevented a fucking all-out war has stepped into this portal and has not returned in 2 months. Two, the Elder Scroll might be there, so if we retrieve it, we have to give it to a Dredrick Prince who knows how he's going to use it.
Parthenax is now drawing something on the one of the stone tablets with his talon.
Does that sound like a bad idea to any of you?
Well, you know what? We're stuck in a rut either or. Because if we don't even do it, we're gonna get killed. I think you keep on forgetting that option there. That the Daedric Prince could literally kill us like that.
Well, yeah, but if he has a scroll, he could kill the whole world with it. So you wanna?
I say let's I say let's continue on with this quest.
The Daedra would not dare destroy the one thing they consider to be fun. Flamicus Vile has used the scroll before in many past times. Mostly what he seems to do with it is alter things so he is no longer bored. But in the past years that he has done it, he has not done anything out of hand, so to speak. Annoying, sure, but nothing critical. I am placing a circle here because I imagine you'll want to come back here. As I take it, you will have to take many dives into the portal.
Well, if there's a way to return, at least it's something.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Good
I'm gonna
luck.
go with the Zora.
Okay, so when you guys walk through the portal, you're now standing in what looks to be a very desert/Arabic kind of marketplace with people and other races, some you recognize, some you don't, walking around.
I'm going to grab the nearest person and just growl, "Where is this place?"
Oh my god, I grabbed. I was like, are you out of your mind?
Just a moment.
Pot, kettle.
Grab a guy, looks kind of almost like a red guard. You're not sure. And what do you say to him?
Where is this place?
Hey, easy, man. Look, you're in Sigil.
Can I roll Knowledge Arcana?
You're welcome to try.
I would like to do the same thing as well.
Actually, wait, no, I don't have Knowledge Arcana. Never mind. That's
Well, I
different-
got an 8. I
V,
know a
you have
little
no
bit.
idea.
Yeah,
You have no idea.
no idea at all.
I'm gonna roll something too.
You're not there.
I am there.
You said you-
Everyone
Oh.
decided to step in.
Okay.
What's the roll for?
21.
You got knowledge arcana?
Yep.
Trolley, you don't know what this place is either. No one does.
Oh, I was a Thane here once.
I'm gonna go to Kadar.
You can't see me, I'm fucking invisible.
Oh, he's still invisible.
Hey,
Okay, fuck.
hey, look, Mr. Dragonborn, sir. Can you put me down? It's the land of Sigil. It's the city of Sigil, okay?
Places his down and tilts his head and goes, "I am not Dragonborn."
Right. I'm sorry. What are you then? You look like a
You have
Dragonborn.
a very beautiful city here, sir. So, what country is this city part of? Or what continent?
Well,
Now, I have an
Go
important
ahead.
question here. Do we
Uh,
see, when we look around, do we see that the city wraps around on itself
Yes.
into the sky
Mm-hmm.
around a giant mountain?
Yeah, you are basically in a thing that kind of looks like a really, really big version of Gondor. Kind of that style of the wraparound, like a full wraparound.
Because out of character, I know exactly where we are.
Uh-huh.
And oh god, oh god, oh god.
So to answer Christine's question, he says, "Well, yeah, thank you. This is the city of Sigil. It's how best do I explain this? We're kind of like a crossroads, and we're not really on a continent. The continent is Azer.
And what realm, perhaps?
Realm? That's actually a good question. I don't really know what realm we're in. I mean, I never questioned it really.
Okay. How about you take us to your leader?
We don't have a leader. Well, we do, but you
Oh,
really don't want to talk with her.
anarchy. I love me some anarchy.
No, you really don't want to talk with her. Really,
He
you
said
don't.
that he just had a queen.
Oh, but he said no. But
No. She's not our queen.
She isn't.
She doesn't lead officially, but
So what's
you
her
know,
name?
she doesn't have a name. We just call her the lady.
The lady.
Complete that sentence, GM.
Yeah, we call her the Lady of Blades.
Does that
That was the
ring a
Lady of
bell?
Pain.
Lady of Pain, sorry.
Yeah.
Does that ring a bell?
No. The Lady of Pain, she, well, I mean, she doesn't bother us, but I guess she's kind of lead. This is her place. She built it, after all.
Oh fuck! Is this what I think it is? Oh.
Yes, he kind of looks at all of you. He's like, welcome. Well, let me first welcome you to our city of Sigil. I mean, you're welcome to purchase any money. Any money from your realm is good here. Any money you find in any realm is good here. We have goods and trades, and I'm actually a skin and rug merchant myself. And if you need to get anywhere, this is the place to go. We are the crossroads, so to speak.
Oh, fuck.
Out of character. For just to spoil something. This is Sigil,
Yes.
also known as the City of Doors.
Yes, this
is-
is from D&D, not from Elder Scrolls.
Yes.
Fuck, yes.
It is literally the crossroad of the multiverse. AKA, don't open any doors because they might be portals.
And he kind of looks at everyone. He's like, well, like I said, welcome to Sigil. You help yourselves. Just don't attack any of the monitors and don't cause any trouble, and you'll all be good to go here.
So, have you... actually, do we know what the Dragonborn looks like?
Female Nord.
Yeah, but, I mean, more specifically.
Yeah, you've got a good picture of her. She has blondish
Okay.
hair, rune tattoos on her face.
Okay, I'm going to describe her to this fellow, and I was like, have you seen this person around here? In
He
the...
starts to nod. He starts to nod. And he says, let me guess. You lost someone or something, and now you're looking for it. Well, I can help you with that. I myself am not one of the curators, but I can direct you to one of the curators, and they keep track of every single being and item that comes through here. So, what do you say?
Sure.
I can get you there. Yeah, come on, follow me. He guides you through the marketplace.
Can I roll an insight, see if this guy is trustworthy?
You're welcome to go ahead.
Oh fuck, my insight is so bad though.
You know, I'm gonna do it too. Let's see.
While they're
Honestly.
doing that, I'm going to keep my eye out and look at all the pretty items we're walking by.
Of course.
19.
And you guys see, yeah, V, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
He's being. As you walk by, you see shops, stalls, and other vendors and races and items that make sense, and some items you see don't make sense, and you're walking through this big market bazaar. There's trolls, there's just everything, like any race imaginable you could think of walking by.
By the way, I'm also keeping my hand rested on my whip.
And you walk by and you see, like, people come by, and you eventually get to this really large tower, and it looks like there's a light in it. It kind of looks like one of the scroll towers from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And he says, here you are. He'll probably charge you a bit to look through records, but I mean, there you go. He's one of the record keeper towers. Ask them, and they can tell you where your friend is, or where they went anyway, and what items they had and what didn't have, and all that.
Okay. Sounds way too easy though. Thank you.
Well, I mean,
anyway.
he chuckles a bit and he says, well,
I'll give him a gold coin.
he says, yes, that currency will work. And he looks at you and he says, well, I wouldn't count your chickens just yet. You see, Sigil has precisely 9,999 doors. And that number is growing every year. So even if you know where or when your friend or item is, it will be not only a little bit hard to find. I mean, once you find it in the curator, he can direct you to the proper door. However, from there, well, that's when things get a little complicated.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go find that curator then.
You guys go up to one of the towers and you walk up just a little flight of stairs, and it's interesting. This entire tower seems to literally just be one circular room and a guy in a red robe and looks like wizard kind of garb. And he sits there with a couple crystal balls at either side. And he sits there and he's like waiting with his fingers crossed, like,
Greetings.
Hello.
greetings, welcome. Who or what do you need found, and where would you like to go?
We seek what we call what we in our land call the Elder Scroll.
Ah, an Elder Scroll. I have not seen one of those in 9,000 years.
My.
That's just great. How about
Indeed.
the Dragonborn? And I describe what she looks like.
Ah, yes, her. Yes, she went after that. It was brought in by a rather unsavory fellow. It was a, some kind of, high elf, I think. He walked through, and he went through a specific door, and then the Dragonborn came through and walked through the same door.
And which door was that?
Well, he holds out a hand.
How much?
Per piece of information, 100.
I'll throw him a pouch with 100 gold.
Well, the door that they used would be. Hold on a moment. He thinks for a moment and he says, "This region itself, the continent, does not have a name. However, there is locations there. It appears that the continent is still warring just a little bit.
Yeah, but which door?
He says, "It is the door on subsection level 3, door 33.
And once we go in that door, will we be able to get back out of it?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Every door connecting to every land will stay open permanently unless the Lady of Pain decides not. But she never closes any of the doors, so...
Do we
You
have
Basically,
any
said
options?
You said this land is warring. What type of war?
Oh, it's a civil war between, let's see, it is and he pulls out, he literally snaps his fingers, a scroll just appears. It is a, human race, both human races. It appears to be somewhat of a, civil war, varying size, mostly just humans. However, there are some elves caught in the chaos. And, yeah, mostly just humans.
I guess
About-
Dragonborn is attracted to civil wars, it seems.
Oh, it must be
What's this war about?
hereditary.
This war seems to be over who should rule the land, as it normally is.
Who is the war
So-
against?
Well, the war appears to be changing. Hold on, I'm translating the language. It takes time. One of them is Novigrad,
Mhm.
and the other,
Oh God.
Skillage. Yeah, Skillage. That's how you say it.
Talaga.
Oh God. Oh God.
We are so fucked. Ash and
Oh,
I.
out of
Oh, The
character,
Witcher.
I'm so fucking fangirling
We're
right
gonna
now.
get fucking hunted down. Because
Hey,
we're being
hey, out of character. At least it was a war between the Union and um the Re- the Union and the Confederation.
I mean, let's be really honest. I could have been a real dick, and I could have been like, "Yeah, it's a war between the Empire and the Republic."
Yeah.
or it could be worse. It could be the war against the Imperium and the Xenos.
I was about
there
to
you go.
say.
In one of the official Pathfinder games, they literally drop you into during it you're world hopping, and they literally at one point drop you into World War II, and you have to face Nazis.
Okay,
Oh
but
Um,
I have to be that guy though and say that if it was between Novigrad and Skellige, it would not be a civil war.
I know he doesn't like really like he corrected himself, but he was just mumbling.
I was
wasn't
thinking
trying
really
to
hard. Like
out
I
of
knew
game,
that
guys.
name.
mumbling.
I gotta get heading out here soon.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. We're about to end it very soon.
Okay,
He
sorry.
looks up. He looks up at you guys. And he says, "Yeah, door subsection 3, door 33.
Well, thank you for your help.
Thank
Of
you.
course. Now
Uh,
remember, when you go to another world, you can only get back through that door unless you happen to find another gateway to Sigil. Some worlds have one, some worlds have hundreds. But that door that you come out of when you enter will be one of your only guaranteed exits.
Alright.
Okay, got it. While we're in this tower, do I see anything of value?
I mean, in terms of like when you guys walk by the shops and everything.
No, inside the tower. Do I see
Oh, inside
anything
the
of
tower?
value that I can swipe?
No,
my God.
he's got 2 crystal balls on his desk and that's it.
You know what? I'm going to turn visible, and I'll ask: does this world have beast folk?
Yes. Some. So to speak.
Well,
They call them monsters in that world. Not exactly kindly to it.
okay.
And one other thing. I'll give this to you as a tip for free since you're new here. Some places you go aren't exactly friendly to certain things. From what I read, this world really hates magic. And I mean really hates magic.
Oh, great. How about elves?
He just looks at you and smiles and he's like, even worse.
Oh, great.
Tell me. Okay. I place down 100 more gold and ask, do you know where we can buy some sort of long-lasting illusion magic?
I had joked to you.
He relaxes. He looks over at the drow and then he looks at you and he nods and he gives a smile and he's like, I think you will take to Sigil well. Yes, there is a vendor, and he thinks for a moment, looks up, 4 stalls down that can help you.
Thank you. Turns to go to find a hat of disguise.
All right. And as you guys, okay, I'll say this. As you guys stroll off into the bazaar to find the stall vendor, you see floating overhead, only for a moment, a woman in very, very oriental robes, floating overhead, watching a lot of the shops and bazaars, just floating and almost flying up in the air, with a necklace, a very large necklace made completely out of blades. And she looks down at the newcomers, you, does not seem to give any emotional indication, looks back up, and continues to float onward. And with that, we end this session of Elder Scrolls Unchained as our heroes enter the City of Sigil. What will happen, I wonder? Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been Elder Scrolls Unchained. Bye-bye.